So I'm in one of the new highly rated Danish bakeries. They're getting their bread delivered. It's around 8 in the morning, so they don't bake it here. It's okay, I'll forgive them that. Here we can see a typical, this would be a stang or a kringle, a Danish, and Danish is actually called a Viennese bread. And then we have cinnamon, Christmas, they're called rounds or balls, almond, and then one of my favorites called frøsnapper, which means seed, cheeseburgers, and then of course cinnamon. Spandau is classic, and cinnamon. Danes are also famous for their marzipan baked goods. These are all about 50% marzipan dough, and then they're famous for these marshmallow balls. Over here they have these they're like molasses, but they're not. I think they're made from glucose, these ginger cookies. Copenhagen is a very old town, and Denmark has the oldest unbroken monarchy in Europe, maybe in the world. But look at this building. It's from 1460 and looking good for its age. This building is obviously so old that they didn't write the date on it. From the building style, kind of looks like Shakespeare's time, so I'm guessing 16 something, maybe even earlier. But if you look way up the top up there, you can see, I'll try to zoom in, a two-way mirror which allows whoever's inside to look down the street without having to lean out. Can't remember what they're called right now. This street, the old streets are cobblestoned, which of course is not so much fun to bike over, but it's very picturesque. And I think this is my favorite street, Maestro. It's parallel to the main walking street. I'm pointing the camera at one of these distinctive, but rare nowadays, two-way mirrors up there on the window. Again, I can't remember what it's called, but it allows you to stay indoors and still spy on the street without having to lean out the window. I guess it was the Facebook of the old days. I'm at a Danish bakery, one that's from the 18-somethings, and I'm having a pastry that is called rosenbrød. It's one of my favorites, and it's basically a thick piece of pastry dough with frosting on top. It's kind of ridiculous, but delicious. And of course a latte here, which is coffee with milk and extremely hot. This is the fancy end at Kongens Nytorv of Denmark's, or Copenhagen's walking street, called, Walking Street. It's the world's longest pedestrianized street. May not be anymore, but it was for a long time. It's over a mile. Makes up a whole bunch of old streets in the center of Copenhagen. It's 14 crowns for a postcard, which I can't really get used to. It's like $2, €2. These prices are wild. But I do love all their hygge materials, which hygge is a term for coziness. It can be an event, a thing, person. It describes everything. Noun, adjective, all that other stuff. You can invite someone over for some hygge. You can be hyggelig. Yes, everything hygge. Approaching a Puseville, which is a hot dog stand. So they're very special in Denmark and delicious. As you can see, they're all different kinds. Normally, you would not get it served in the bread. That is called a hot dog, after the English name for it. But normally it was served on a piece of wax paper with your different sauces, ketchup, mustard, whatever, next to it, and you would dip it in there, and you could get bread, but the bread is very short, and it's for dipping. This is a Danish hot dog with everything, which means it has both raw onions, fried onions, remoulade. It has mustard and ketchup, and pickles, which is like relish. This is a new kind of hot dog stand where it's all eco-friendly. It's all environmentally friendly, ecological, everything good for you. I think they even have vegan hot dogs. Say that the Danes actually love ice cream, even in the winter. Might notice the architecture on the square looks a bit Dutch, and that was the style. This square is also called It's called Amato, which means the square. It's named after the island down to the south over there, and this is where they brought the goods. The farmers would bring their potatoes. George Jensen, of course, very famous jewelry maker. I forgot this is Black Friday, which the Danes, I guess, have really taken to themselves. So I'm already annoyed with the amount of people around me. And of course, this is not as many as there normally would be during the summer months, because it's only a few degrees above freezing right now. But clearly the sun is shining, which always makes the Danes come out. This is the area where they used to sell fish, and there's a statue over here that commemorates the fishmongers. They were women, usually, and here she is, warmly dressed. It's cold, and holding a flatfish, because here they like rosbedde, which is plaice, Plaice, kind of like a flounder.